Hello everyone, this is Greyshot117 bringing you a Company of Heroes 2 tournament replay. This is the first of many. We got ourselves a great lineup for you today, and by the way, we are on Eindhoven country. We got ourselves two Soviet, an OKW, and an Austere duking out against each other, hopefully to get a grand prize of quite a serious amount of money. Quite a serious amount. Maybe not as much as, you know, the Master League that just happened, but, you know, still a good amount for any player that wants to jump on in with prizes in the range of hundreds of dollars. So, you know, still up there. Anyway, Asha coming in with Armored Assault Tactics as a Soviet. Brozraz is yet to pick. Stark going Austere, and Sully OKW. Right now in this 2v2 setup, we're getting near the end. We're not in the finals yet, but again, it's getting up there in the brackets. It's really going to be do or die for some of these teams. And we've seen some incredible plays, and we've seen some okay plays. Hopefully, in this setup, because of these players, I'm more confident seeing some good stuff. MG guarding the point. Conscripts walk into it, but that's why he spread out his men to flank at MG if it popped up. With the Austere, we're seeing a base build of, you know, MG, Grenadier, Pioneer combo, so nothing too out of the ordinary. Sully, same thing, to Vulcan astern. Grenadiers get in the building, but more to reposition itself. MG, unfortunately, gonna need to get the heck out of there as double conscripts come on in, focus fire on it, and force the unit back. Grenadiers, not sure if that's the best idea. You have two windows for sure, but for reference, ladies and gentlemen, you can see here on that side, there is no window, so the enemy will take hits, but they cannot take advantage of the situation and dish out damage because there's no windows to shoot from. But the other troops in the back, now they can shoot. And yeah, Sully coming in with a double Volk squad, and nope, another Grenadier squad as well. Try to push back the Soviet advance, going for a cutoff no less. So munitions and anything else on the right hand side will not be under Allied or, Axis control. So very cool, very cool. Now again, we have forces retreating because of a Pioneer squad that pushed back an Engineer squad, but Conscript should be able to easily beat him. Again, most of the Axis forces are currently battling in mid, but we have a Stern Pioneer squad decapping the left. Again, nice little steal right there. Right now, Conscripts are pulling back. Again, need to heal on up, but he's getting more men, and now he has a flamethrower unit, which we've seen a lot be very powerful if used correctly. But what's this? A 2-2-1. Yep, Sully went elite armored. He's like, alright, I'm dealing with these men. They have no AT, and sure, my machine gun is not the best on that, but it's something. I can push them out of cover. That's exactly what he did. So right now, OKW will capture that point. A cutoff going in by Stark saying, how do you like it, Brozraz? You're not the only one that can cut off territory. And yeah, no, good job. That cuts off the fuel from the Allies. And right now, they're down to 13 fuels. So that's kind of important. Again, just a situation where you have Grenadiers and everything else being like, all right, well, we're winning small engagements, but if we cut off their resources, that 2-2-1 on the field right now can at least get a little better, although I think he's going to be upgrading it and getting additional fuel for maybe some additional better armor. Even if he gets a Panzer II, at least he'll be out a little bit sooner if he can deploy it with additional fuel coming in. Now again, it does cost resources upgrade and get the unit and stuff like that, but would be a little faster than it just roaming the battlefield. Let's see, we do have some defenses there. I wonder if he can, because it's so large, yeah, he can use that for cover. I don't know if the Soviets intended for that to happen, but, or maybe they weren't able to put up their barbed wire in time, but yeah, now the Grenadiers have some really good cover to their, to use. We have another push with multiple conscript squads. MG repositioning after a great job with partisans. By the way, both Soviets now have radios, so they know what the Germans will deploy, so they can stay hopefully one step ahead of their enemy. But great job with partisans knocking out the MG, allowing for the conscripts to just spread out like wildfire in this battle. And that's exactly what's happening. Right now, again, has to keep range while in cover. On the right-hand side, Brozraz is expanding, putting down mines We have some forces coming on in, but we can see here they're still weak on health. They have medics being dropped, and right now they don't have the medical field officers on the field as of yet, so they have to rely on those boxes. But yeah, no bunker as well. So again, the Germans are going in with weaker forces that haven't healed up quite yet. Could put them at a big disadvantage. Some of their men have been healed because of the box, but others have not. Soviets building more cover. We have no buildings for Brosras, but Asha staying one step ahead, going all the way to try to get a tier 3 Soviet building, and most likely either get a T-70 or a T-7. It's a T-7. Like most of the time, it's a T-70. Although a T-70 is not something to mess around with. It is a extremely good infantry unit to kill.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
So, let's see. We got more cover going up. We got resources coming on in. Pushing 30 fuel now for Sully. Beating the allies right now, though the Pioneer Squad decapping their resources will help. Double MG upgrade for the Grenadiers. Pushing on to mid, but conscripts get a nice model. So again, they finally get to cover, but there's still some guys that are outside the cover. 222 moving on in. Soviets again don't have a major AT gun MG mortar, but you know what they do have, ladies and gentlemen? You know what they do have? They have AT grenades. So that unlucky Soviet soldier told to charge an armored car while being fired with an autocannon is just like these men are doing right now. Is going what they need to hold that back. Now, he wasn't able to throw the AT grenade, unfortunately. It looks like the MG was able to suppress him and stop him in the nick of time. Plus, of course, the troops just was able to get his health low enough to where he had to retreat before a suppressed or pinned unit was able to throw that AT grenade. So, very nice job there. They're probably just going to move troops into the cover, just kind of holding the area for as long as they can, in an effort to be like, all right, we can hold this. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. Sure you guys were. Well, sure. Conscripts are capturing the point on left, but again, even with some German forces retreating, it's still a situation where I give more to the Axis right now. They have multiple Volk squads, and again, same thing I would say with the Soviets, but right now they have the equipment on the field, and again, they have support equipment with the mortar. Again, removing the cover, the MG right now in the building covering this position. Now we have an AT gun for Brosras. Asha, again, no support equipment, getting a T-70, however. So at least we'll have something. Now, do we have AT for the Axis? Yes, I mean, of course we have Faust. That's in the 222 could be applicable. But no mechanized building yet. Good artillery shot on the building. It's wide enough. It just perfectly takes the hit of that action. And yeah, one more shot. That building is going to collapse. There it goes. And the building falls over. MG trying to set on up. A conscript's coming in from multiple directions. I don't think he's going to be able to hold out in the nick of time. Nope, MG is going to retreat. 222 is going to try to hold out the best they can, but conscripts are pouring in all over. Again, nothing to stop the mortar from being hit next. He's going to retreat it. Good idea. You don't want to lose that mortar. Again, try to save that veterancy as much as possible. Most of Sully's forces are on the left-hand side. They cannot support Stark right now. But that being said, Sully has to deal with the T-70. He's not in the best situation right now. He has no major long-form AT gun on the field. So right now, the T-70 can just stay back at range while the conscripts take the brunt of the action close. And, yeah, no, just deal with it. But let's see right now. We got ourselves the T-70 and the 222, both very close to each other, but not engaging. They're just killing each other's infantry. Nice. Pack gun is slowly moving on in. Stark finally got one. Oh, AT grenade on the 222. And again, good shot on target from the infantry and vehicles in the sector. 222 has to pull back. Nice Shrek, though, on the T-70. He might push in, but that would be very bad for him with the Pak-40 right there. So, what do you do exactly? Wait, my apologies, guys. I will fix the bracket situation in just a moment. But thanks for bringing it to my attention. Anyway, T-70 moving on in, trying to pick off those Volk squads. We have another T-70 on the field on the right, has yet to bring into any action. Let's see, all these mines seem to be Soviet in nature, so it looks like he's fine there, except for the ones over here, but it's based on S minefield. T-70 will be relatively fine. Is there any teller mines? That would be the bigger thing to worry about, but I don't see any. What? Okay, T-70 is just going to clear the S mines the best way it can, just driving over them. Very nice indeed. Is he bringing it? What is he? Okay, I thought it looks like he was bringing a piece of radio equipment with him from a radio tower. Anyway, Grenadier squad trying to hit that MG, forcing it back again out of position. We do have a Rakenwerfer on the field. Multiple Volk squads pouring on in with Pack 40. Pretty good position right now. T-70 is getting some heals, but now that time period where that T-70 could just move across the field unopposed is gone. But there's still enough men to where, again, a good push could absolutely still happen. Because, again, the Rakenwerfers have to be very on point because there's 2 T-70s they have to worry about. Volk squad's just barely missing a mine, although there's still some... How many mines are in this sector? Let's see. Wait, there's definitely one here. I don't know why it's not popping up. There's definitely one here. And there's definitely one here, so I don't know why it's not allowing me to show you guys all the mines in the sector by double-clicking. But, yeah, no, there's tons of Soviet mines. And they're wait, nope, Rakenwerfer's less lucky. Probably the last thing you want to be damaged right now because you don't need this thing to return the base and leave all the Volk squads open. How's Sully doing, by the way? He has no mechanized or Panzer headquarters building either being built or operational. Oh my, all the AT units are being hit by mines. This is very bad for Sully. He needs those on the field to contend with the T-70. Oh, no. Oh, great shot, by the way, with the conscripts. Got a model on retreat. In mid, we have a battle going out. Artillery pushes the MG, hits the mortar a little bit as well. Pack gun looking left, but the T-70 might be... Oh, wait, he's hiding behind the shrub. Pack's gonna have to fire through it. That's less likely to hit, and yep, he misses. T-70 firing through, hitting the Pack. Both exchanging fire. They both hit targets. T-70 just moving slightly out of its... Oh, no, he's still... Wait, is he? Yeah, he's still in the range. Nice shot with the Pack. Gets another great hit. 222 trying to move on in. Pack gun very low, but so is the T-70. But it did its job. Push some stuff back. The other T-70 managed to neutralize the MG. Excellent work there. Excellent work. And right now, again, we have conscripts pouring on in. Grenadiers. Hopefully fire rifle grenade. They do. Decommission that crew that picking up the MG. And T-70 as well opening fire on the Grenadier squad. 222 can try its best, but it's at a disadvantage against that. AT grenade could be thrown by the partisan forces. Or they can grab the MG. That's good as well. Nice MG-42 for the Soviets, if he can escape. Conscripts, though, coming on in. Although Grenadier is mowing him down. So low on health, he might lose the unit if he keeps going for it. And he does. Brozraz, I think, losing the first major unit of the game. Grenadiers, again, great pick. Or the first major frontline unit, I should say. Because, again, we lost support equipment. That's fine. That happens. I mean, that happens on both sides. But losing a frontline unit, kind of imperative. Because right now, these Grenadier squads looking pretty tough with double veteran C2 and also double MG-42 with those 2 squads. Actually, 3 squads have Vet 2. T-70 opening fire on the Sturm squad. Mine detonated on a dead body, I think. But, yeah, T-70 trying to light that sucker up by getting very close. That's a way to kind of deal with the Shreks, is to dive on a unit so you don't have to worry about it. Conscripts, again, kind of pushing on in. One going for the VP point, which right now, Allies doing very well. They have a small advantage. Meanwhile, conscripts pushing on in. They're on top of one of their mines, so if that mortar comes down, that could be very bad for him. Another squad in reserve, it looks like. T-70 slightly weakened. The other T-70 being very proactive on the right, trying to dodge the Pack, and doing a good job so far. Although, unfortunately, the infantry in mid are having a rough time with the enemy MG-42 just suppressing a lot of the Soviet forces. But you know what? Throw more men into it, and maybe you'll get it. Also artillery. Definitely artillery throw into the pile. T-70 as well, trying to put a lot of pressure on the MG, forcing it back. leaving a small window open right now, it seems, where Kenwerfer and MG are looking the other way, which is why that window is right now open for a Soviet push to kind of get through both lines. Pack-Gun, realizing its position, has to pull back. Conscripts not letting it go without a fight, going to give chase while the MG takes over mid. And again, that's the MG with the 42 from the German. Let's see, Blitzkrieg Doctrine has been taken by Stark. So again, some faster movement bonuses, possibly Command Panzer, and a really good airstrike to deal with a lot of Soviet armor. Which, again, Soviets having massive amounts of armor? Never. Never. Oh my god, Volk Squad on retreat, almost loses everything, but barely makes it back to base with a minuscule of health left with one model. Conscripts slowly being upped with additional men, bringing up their total up to 7 models per squad. Very, very helpful against the enemy, which has already... Wait, have they upgraded Volk squads? Let's see. One squad is upgraded with STG-44. The other 3 have not. Alright, so if we are seeing 7-man conscripts versing them, the 7-man conscripts should have advantage, and also Flamethrower. Really nice job. Molotov, I think he threw that on retreat, maybe a little bit? Yeah, they're going to run through fire. That man burned to death again. Good work right there. We have more German forces coming on in. Again, conscripts, though, falling back to a better defensive position. Lure the Germans in and hopefully take him out, especially with the T-70 right there. If he gets closer, the pack guns are out of range. You can absolutely do quite a bit of damage. Meanwhile, engineer squads are just going to be taking over mid. Again, doesn't seem to be much there. A lot of Stark's forces are actually guarding the left-hand side with some of Sully's forces. Meanwhile, we have a 222 giving chase to the T-70. Again, 222 probably going to lose overall unless backed by a pack. But at least it can do something against the T-70. Again, is there any teller mines in the sector? That would be a one-hit KO for the unit. I'm just not seeing anything. Which I know the S-Minefield's good for blocking enemy forces from grabbing territory, but again, I feel like the teller mine would have been super, super important to try to maybe have the chance to knock out that T-70. Which, again, once again, pushing back the MG. But this entire time, Sully has finally got his Panther headquarters available, and now we have a Panther charging on in. Also, small little tidbit, he pushed back the 223. Really good idea, because again, this fort area has been so much of a hazard for any infantry or forces in the sector. Good idea for him to pull back that supply truck, so that way he doesn't, well, lose it. Definitely don't want to lose that additional supply coming on in. Now, Panther pushing on in, but again, this is kind of hazardous. Again, the Soviets have been placing so many mines that if this Panther gets deep, gets hit with a mine and possibly loses its engine over here, you could be talking about a crippled Panther without support, while the Soviets could do a massive counterattack. Luckily, the German forces have done a great job at clearing the mines with their own bodies, so a lot of the mines have been removed. Oh, and good, he got minesweepers. Excellent, so he can finally pick them up. Good job there. Again, we have the Zis gun pushing back the 222, but again, being Vet 2, it does have a, nice little range on it, so Panther might be able to do something. Like artillery barrage on the Zis gun, and also using heat rounds against the T-70. Good kill. Surprised he didn't do the Zis barrage here, but still, T-70 kill, absolutely nothing to sneeze at. That thing has been causing havoc all game. The other T-70 is limping back. We still have a good amount of Soviet forces on standby. I love the partisans. Camouflaged, waiting for prey to come on in. Flamethrower pushing back the Grenadier squad. Although the mortar gets an excellent hit. Grenadier might be able to pick him if he's lucky. But alas, he is not, and nothing else really to finish him off. Partisans, though, coming on in for retribution. They are good close range, but again, lack a lot of defensive staying power that other Soviet forces, which I know is something you don't necessarily hear with conscripts, but still, they just can't stay long in battles, but they can do damage. Panther pulling back from the conscripts, which are hitting a lot of the squads from behind. Maybe if he's lucky, he can try to pick them off. Again, stun grenade, though, excellently done, because that will stun his forces, allowing him to go into the smoke and retreat right back to base. Really well done there. Anyway, Flamethrower trying to help against the Volk. Engineer squad dangerously low, but does manage to get back to base. Panzer IV now operational. Again, we have that building. Are the Soviets closer? They have the tier 4 building for both of them, but I think Asha's going in for an IS-2. I think he's trying to go for an IS-2 to finish off the Germans. But wait a second, we do have a Katyusha opening fire right now at Su-85. So okay, very, very cool to see. Again, unfortunately, I don't think it necessarily hit a lot. 4 models is okay. He pushed back a couple infantry, but still, support equipment's still there, kind of guarding the points, with Volk squads making sure those conscripts don't dive on the MG. Great shot with the Zis on the Panther. Again, T-70 trying to keep the infantry back. Although Pack now opening fire, but luckily hits the cover. Very well done. With, again, staying behind, like, either heavy cover, either made by the infantry or just, you know, in the game, because then that shot can hit it, and your T-70 can survive another round. Good rifle grenade, though, on the conscripts, forcing it back. Flamethrower, though, coming in against the Grenadiers. Partisans pushing on in. Great shot from the Panzer IV. Partisans very low on health, gonna fall back as well. On the left-hand side, but massive counterattack by Sully. But Asha moving on in an IS-2. You want a big Soviet tank to finish the game. This might do it. Sturmvik's planes are in the air, strafing the infantry as well. With an S-285 picking off the Pack, hopefully removing it from play, and keeping the Germans from recrewing it. Excellent work right there. Pack and Raketenwerfer as well moving on in, but again, no infantry screening. Or luckily the IS-2 goes after the MG, holding some of the Asha's forces back. Katyusha coming on in for a point. Wait, Raketenwerfer though in range. What? He's going for a shot at the repair crew. Raketenwerfer though gets it, and the repair crew at half health and 2 bottles down. But that's not worth the Katyusha dying. Again, an arrogant play leading to an easy kill. IS-2 though still trying to pop off infantry. Panther again using those heat rounds to try to go toe-to-toe with the Panther, and it seems to be working out pretty well, except for when he misses. Conscripts opening fire against the Grenadiers, which again, I'll give credit. Now all the Volk squads are upgraded. IS-2 against the support gun. Pack gun and the Stug moving on in. Hold on, Panther pushing on in. IS-2 taking a lot of hits. Takes a Faust. Using combat blitz. Hold on. Can the Panther neutralize it? AT grenade against the Panther. And yes, the IS-2 goes down. Big kill against the Soviets. That's Katyusha and an IS-2 being lost in, what, the last minute? Zizgun trying to finish off the Panther. Let's see. Smoke coming down. Again, really good job from the Allied perspective. Oh, sorry, the German perspective. Again, trying to make sure that Panther lives. He's edging himself back to base. Panzer headquarters keeping the infantry back. Zizgun was unable to finish him off. And somehow, some way, the Panther makes it back. Really, really great job right there. Really great job. Again, that's going to put the Soviets at a disadvantage with armor. Don't get me wrong, they still have an S-285, and again, Brosras is getting a artillery unit. And right now, the Soviets still have a good overall lead against the Axis. OKW and Ostier have a larger army, but they need to make some big money moves in order to, well, make up for lost ground. Now, we do have a Pioneer squad that somehow alive, but taking over the right VP. So it stopped the hemorrhaging that's going on, but they need to take one more VP. Middle's guarded by an MG, and the left side is guarded by some conscripts. Recon is overhead, thanks to Stark right now. Hopefully giving them some idea of what they're going to be versing. Raketenwerfer hits the S-285, forcing it back. Artillery, though, coming on in, actually perfectly timed. Both of them doing it at the same time. It's like Brosras and Asha have twin telepathy. And being a twin, I would know. But anyway, just great timing on that. Both push back the Raketenwerfer. Grenadiers, though, help clear the way. Katusha, let's keep yourself back. Let's keep yourself back. Let's not die again, especially with the pack right there. Stug as well coming on in. Panzer IV, a little bit weakened, but still in decent shape. Panther coming back. And again, could use artillery, which would be very good against any static targets. Volk squads on the left being suppressed by the MG. Panther against the Su-85. Katusha kind of hitting the MG, forcing it back. Great shots, though, from an AT grenade and the Su-85 and AT. Panther's down once again. I wouldn't be surprised if we see smoke come down to help guard it, or the armor moving on in. And we see both. Smoke goes down and the armor. Double Panzer IV. Actually, this one's a command Panzer, but with a short barrel, but still, at least helping to guard the territory. Grenadier squad pushing back the partisan forces. So really excellent work there. Again, 2 VPs under German control. What they needed, being 200 points down, is that VP. Again, they have 3 armored units for under Stark, and 2, well, okay, 1 with actually active on the front rather than being passive. Double AT by Asha trying to get a good hit on something, but the infantry's keeping him back. Conscript's trying to provide that screening that's so imperative for a lot of the support equipment. Left side might be open. Conscript's going in for it. Middle is also being watched over by lots of armor, but Conscript's still managing to take it. Zisgun's hitting the armor in this sector. Again, really well positioned. All the German armor's in this section, so... Panther's heading left. Do we have artillery or something being brought up? I mean, of course, we could see a Sturmtiger. I would love to see a Sturmtiger. Oh, God! Alright, sure, Sully's bringing in a Sturmtiger. Oh, this is gonna be good. For those who don't know, Sturmtiger is a very good assault gun that can destroy lots of infantry from a good range. Not as great as, let's say, a Stuka, but it has a high damage, high powered shot. So it can be very, very important. Now we can see your rockets are hitting the front, damaging and pushing back a lot of infantry, leaving the door wide open for a Soviet push. Again, we have squads repairing. And a couple conscripts, Volk squads pushing against the other side, trying to hit some stuff. Artillery coming in from the Command Panther. Command Panther, oh my god. From a normal Panther with the Commander ability. Sorry, just fudging all my words right now. All the AT guns are in close proximity. Panther as well, trying to guard the Sturmtiger from doing a shot that got himself, look, it got himself a lot of veterancy points from hitting everything. Just didn't do a lot of damage. It just kind of suppressed them. But it's slightly closer to getting veterancy, so that's a plus. Anyway, AT guns moving on in. Lots of armor in harm's way. Luckily the... Okay, never mind. I was going to say the Command Panzer will hopefully allow the armor to survive. It doesn't help when the Command Panzer is just obliterated by the line of AT. This is where like a Stuka or Panzerwerfer would really come in. It does a great counter to artillery stuff. Oh, so for reference, when I say hosted by Alvadi in the top, the Tactical Resurgence is hosted by him, so he's in the background making sure everything's okay. That's why it's cast by Greyshot, hosts by Alvadi. Sorry about that, guys. Alvadi's helping out behind the scenes, but he could not cast. He is actively busy. So sorry about that. Just wanted to make sure that is clarified. Double AT gun pushing back the Stug. Finally reloaded the Sturmtiger. Man, that'd be cool if there was a Sturm Panther in this game, but alas. Anyway. Conscript again trying to go after the support gun. But alas, it's like, no, I'm not going to deal with it. Volk squads and conscripts battling over the left. Using incendiary wins the day. Vet 5 as well. Very good to see. But again, they need the VPs, so it's either going to be mid or right. Katusha opening fire. Where's he hitting? Alright, this area. Unfortunately, it looks like Stark has lost quite a bit of his infantry and armor in these constant pushes. Again, alas, not having the substantial army he once did. Sully has to really make up for it, but he himself doesn't have a huge army anymore. And the Allies have recovered from their major loss from the ISU and Katusha. They're now ahead and doing very well for themselves. Again, XSomeToolx needs to aim and get a better shot on the infantry. If he hits the Zis guns, that would be a big win. But again, Ash is being very proactive and make sure that does not happen. Come on, XSomeToolx. MG kill? Obliterates the MG, allowing the infantry to advance forward. Okay, good. I love how he kills the unit. Doesn't get the veterancy enough to upgrade. No, wait, another IS-2 on the field? Coming in for revenge against the Panther. It's one of those classic revenge tales that you see, like Jaws, where the brother of the thing comes back to get the killer. Like Jaws. Anyway, IS-2 moving in against the Panther. Has advantage. Double AT gun supporting. Panther in harm's way. Combat blitzes. Trying to get out of there. Hold on. XSomeToolx is reloading. Needs about 10 seconds in order to fire on the IS-2. Again, Shrek fire against it. Does a little damage. But if the XSomeToolx manages to come in, maybe with some AT support, this could be a win for the Axis. And I think that's exactly what he's doing. He's coming along the left-hand side. If Ash is focused on that base, he doesn't notice the XSomeToolx, maybe. No, he notices it. He pulls back. Doesn't want to deal with it. But again, right now, Stark and Sully need to focus on the VPs. They are seriously low. And right now, some major counterattack is going to be needed in order for them to win. But they've been holding strong for a good chunk of this game. Artillery's coming in on, I'm assuming, the repair crew. And actually does manage to stop that maintenance crew from repairing. XSomeToolx advancing, firing a long shot. Stuns the IS-2 and pushes back the engineer squad, delaying its recovery. But does take a number of hits. Barely alive. Luckily, again, that's the one also really pro thing about the XSomeToolx. It can take a number of shots. By the way, that one shot almost put it up to veterancy 2, for reference. But with 40 VP points remaining for the Axis, they're going to need to take 2 VPs. Cervix strikes are coming along this side. You may see them take left, and that would slow down the bleed, but I don't think they have the time in order to fully stop it before they bleed out and allow victory for Asha and Brosras. I'm just not seeing it. Sully doesn't have enough for artillery. He's moving in with the Panther. It's a good game. It was a solid game. And I truly thought after losing the IS-2 that the Allies might be on the back foot. But luckily the Allies held pretty firm, and Brosras and Asha didn't lose a number of key units. Smoke going down, trying to take it. Both squads take left, but they need more. Conscripts forcing themselves in. And alas, that is GG. Alrighty, let's take a look at the after action report and see how each side did overall. So, how are we looking, guys? How are we looking? Well, first off, I have a line through me, so I'm not looking too great. Hold on. Nope, wrong one. By the way, to all of your kind comments, I'm doing well today. Thank you. Except for my back, which I'm currently, like, if I get up, I'm like, my back. But you know who else was like my back? Asha, 40,000 damage, 15,000 more than Brosras, and 50 more kills as well. Very good job there. And again, I would say, again, oh, he had an IS-2. That was, no. You can see here his conscripts, 21 kills, 16 kills, 14 kills. Like, they had a good overall kill count holding the line as well. Mortar, 12 kills. I think the Zis guns also, oh, nope, the Zis guns just had one. But again, doing very well for themselves with overall amounts of damage. So, again, good job. But yeah, again, going as well over for the Axis right now, 165 kills for Stark, 32,000 damage, beating out Sully. But again, he did take a number of kills as well. Like, he definitely had a smaller army, although this Grenadier squad, 46 kills. God damn, he was the Terminator on the German side. But Panther did definitely have some great plays in, doing quite a bit of damage against the enemy. So we'll give credit there. And Wolf Squad as well, doing quite a number on the conscripts, though. Again, conscripts slowly eking them out with the additional men and veterancy. So, and also holding left. Again, that's the other thing the Allies did very well on. they held all the territory when they needed to, pushing the Axis down to where even though the Axis had some good plays, time was against them, and that's what cost them the game. Again, you can play your heart out, but if you can't hold the VPs or have a decisive victory for yourself against the enemy, it just doesn't go well. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot117 here, doing Game 3 of this best of 5, with Stark and Sully down, but not out, versus Asha and Brosras, doing double Soviets once again. They are doing the Austere and OKW, and we are on a different map. We're on Belgorod, so slightly different than Eindhoven country. Again, both maps that are picked in this setup are actually picked by players via vetoes. There are 5 or 6 maps total that they veto from back and forth, and the remaining map that isn't vetoed is the one selected for combat. So we're now in Belgorod, and hopefully, maybe Stark and Sully can do a major comeback. But Sully, again, we have Volks and Sturm. Stark right now, again, same sort of base setup. We're not seeing anything too different. Asha going with conscripts, again, nothing too out there. Brosras as well with conscripts. But with partisans, very importantly, they know ahead of time what the Germans are at. It's like what the Germans will deploy. It's like the Americans at Midway. And again, I bring this up because I watched a video from History Buffs channel. Highly recommend his channel. Great piece of history content. But they were going into detail about how the Americans were able to decipher even only 25% of a Japanese codes in figuring out what AF means, which was Midway, and kind of playing ahead. So now, Brosras is listening in on what Germans are deploying and making in their base. So hopefully they can determine, okay, he's going mechanized, or he's deploying this building, he's probably going with this strategy, and giving them a little bit of leadway into either what's coming or what could be coming. And an engineer and conscripts opening fire against the Volk squad, trying to build that cover. Pioneers looks like took some hits from the conscripts. Grenadiers coming along the flank, pushing them back. MG guarding the south. Conscripts can't push up any further, but they're just building cover. And they're like, we're fine. We'll just build some cover and hold out. Looks like we got a possible pick. Pioneer squad is dead, so I don't know if that was on purpose, him losing that. So that's not a great sign right there. Wait, we got Panzerfusiliers? Alright, there we go. Sully going with, it's strategic, right? Oh, it's Grand Offensive. Dang it. I always get mixed up between Strategic Reserve and Grand Offensive. But Panzerfusiliers are maybe not as great early on with Volk squads and base DPS, but once upgrade with G43s, man oh man does that change. Anyway, conscripts being pushed back. Now it's up to the engineers to hold the line. And against 3 squads, I don't see it. I don't see it. Grenadier squads, again, just holding mid. And right now, with that, that's a triple cap for the Axis against the Allies. But the Allies are going for the resources and cutting off the fuel in the south, along with an additional VP. Triple Grenadier is going to be on the field. MG is healing at base. And right now up north, we have double Volk squads very low versus decently, equipped conscripts with a decent amount of health and men, able to push back those squads. So that's good. Grenadiers trying to hit this conscript squad. No ref grenade yet, otherwise that would have been perfect for him. Go over the hay. Small counterattack by Stark on the right, recapturing the fuel and the capture point. Conscript's probably going to be pushed back in just a moment with all 3 squads opening fire on him. I don't think they'll get the kill unless Asha just forgets about him. Wait, is he going to actually get the kill? He got the conscript. Okay. Early pick for Stark. I mean, to be fair, he lost his Pioneer squad, so, he got picked first. But still, I think you can definitely say that that conscript costs a little more than a Pioneer squad. Though, losing any units, not great. Panzerfusilier being pushed back. More infantry coming into mid to hold. Grenadier squad's going to be at a disadvantage unless they get a good rifle grenade in. Alas, the conscripts dodge and continue their advance against all the Grenadiers. Flamethrower unit as well coming on in. Great rifle grenade, though, by Stark. Again, great shot pushing back one squad. With the flamethrower, even though, it's probably still going to go with the allies. Although, double Volk right there could be good. Partisans easily pushed back. I guess he was trying to come in for the flank on something, but the MG was in the south, so that didn't happen like the first game, I should say. Grenadiers very low on health. I would just send him back to base for some medics if possible, since you don't have that base medic yet. But Soviets, again, they capture mid, and they did capture the north, but Sturm Pioneers with some sweepers are cleaning up the territory, making sure there's no pesky Soviet mines to stop any further German advance in the sector, and it seems to be working out pretty well for him. Conscripts moving on in against the Sturm squad, but Sturm squad does have the Minesweeper still out. He probably needs to take it off. There he goes. Sully's trying to stay one step ahead, and that gives him a bit of a fighting chance. But the other fighting chance would be the infantry coming in from the south, and the Volk squad's going to be at a pure disadvantage, and he might lose the squad if he decides to fight. Yeah, I would retreat. Very low on health. He might lose another model, but overall it's a good thing for him to pull back when he did. Conscripts pushing on in, but again, there's enough German forces. They will be pushed back, and that's big because, again, that's fuel that the Germans could receive double portions of. Partisans do have grenades. He could try to get a lucky grenade in, and Molotovs being thrown, but the Germans still have overwhelming firepower, and now with G43s, nothing to sneeze at. Good dodge of that grenade. Partisans, though, trying to do what they can, and they're doing quite a bit. Look at that damage. Conscripts as well, trying to pick them off on their retreat. Flamethrower there, too. Can they get the Panzerfusilier squad? Come on. Very low on health, but managing to survive the retreat back to base. Flamethrower gets the Volk squad in the north. And yeah, Germans are routed. Sully heading back to base while Asha and Brosras takes the north. I will say Stark has mid, so they're still going to lose VPs, but it's still a damn close fight. Each faction or each side is within 1 VP point of each other right now. That's how close it is. Pioneers holding the major frontline base right now, or sorry, the cover, trying to, yeah, they push back the conscript. Good job, MG support and Grenadiers coming on in. The southern VP will be under his control, allowing for the Germans to probably gain the VP lead. Hopefully. Grenadiers just firing with no cover, so not a great situation to be in. Maybe some cover here. That's just me, or cover here. But Stark, just bringing all of them in. Maybe he's not trying to push up in case there's some mines in the sector, maybe? Nice double upgrade. So again, that's some more firepower for Stark. And also he has a 222, so he has upgrade for the base. Sully has gotten his medic building fully operational by now able to get a half-track if he so wishes. But, yeah, he's not getting it. I'm assuming he's just going to save it for the Panzer headquarters. Asha, though, maybe B4. That would be great. Good pick right there again. Great job by Stark. Brosras not looking too great. He lost the partisan squad and now down with only 3 conscripts with 1 MG backing up. Luckily, the MG should suppress that infantry, hopefully allowing for a small little win. It is. Some infantry do retreat back to base. Conscripts might be able to keep holding the fuel in the other sector for a little bit of time. Maybe a Molotov? That's a good Molotov right there. On the retreat as well, but not too much damage on the unit retreating. Does keep the enemy at bay. Now, they do need a T-gun of sorts. But instead of an AT gun, let's just bring up a T-70. Why not? T-70 it is. Down south, Conscript's trying to grab some territory, but MG's going to put a stop to that with the Pioneer Squad. Is he going to suppress? No, he actually won't suppress. Wow, that's actually shocking. Usually MG42 means like instant suppression, but no, in this situation, MG's like unable to stop it, which unfortunately messed over the Pioneers in their big push. Grenadiers opening fire on the squads coming on in. They move to cover, and with the Grenadiers at the health they're at, he's going to make a small retreat, pull back some better cover, and try to hold the line closer to their own VP. Not a bad idea. Again, wait for reinforcements to arrive because a lot of the troops are healing back at base. Up north, a little better for Sully, though his forces are retreating. And the T-70 is currently running around. Again, they're right now still competing over the enemy fuel, which forces him to move into a situation he probably doesn't want to be fighting in. MG trying to hit that infantry and does suppress it. And we got the, again, you have to watch out for these, the anti-tank rifles. They fire so far that T-70 has to stay well back in order not to be hit. Great shots with the T-70, although almost, is he trying to do friendly fire or something? He's like, he's trying to kick Brosras into shape. Come on, he's like, do better. Molotov on the MG. Gonna burn it a little bit. Might force, it probably will force him back. He's very low on health. At quarter health, not a great situation to be in. T-70 does get hit by the Raketenwerfer and driven back to base. Another T-70 by Brosras being developed. Are we gonna see a Puma maybe? No mechanized. It has to be Panzer headquarters. He has to be saving up for it. MGing the conscript squad, they might grab the point, but probably not much else. And the Grenadiers could easily move in and stop that. So don't expect too much. Good cutoff though. Right now the fuel in the north and the other capture point is right now knocked out. Being the fact that they can't, they're not connected. Double T-70 up north. Raketenwerfer's there, but that's a lot of armor that has to deal with. Light armor aside, it's just a lot. Luckily, another Raketenwerfer is being brought in, so Sully's making sure he has enough AT. A lot of the infantry, though, is healing, leaving what's left, having to hold the north, and right now they're doing okay. Raketenwerfer, though, very low on health. Conscripts might try to go for the pick. Great shot with the pack, might be able to kill the T-70. Not able to finish it off. T-70 does escape. Conscript squad does a close-range Molotov on the Sturm and the Volk. Might be able to do some damage against the Sturm Pioneer squad. Drives it back. MG's going to suppress the Volk squad. And yeah, conscripts though retreating. Volk squad will probably retreat shortly thereafter, stopping any additional pushes by Sully in the north. Meanwhile, T-70 is trying to stop the Grenadier from cutting off territory again. But that's not going to happen. Grenadier will cut off the territory and say, see ya, my job is already complete. T-70 infuriated. Going to be even more raged up because of the pack now shooting it. Again, only 3 conscript squads for Asha. How many does Brosras have? I can't assume. Yeah, it's only 3. It's hilarious. 3 an engineer squad and then either an AT gun or an MG. We both have T-70s. We're seeing another T-70. Brosras really trying to make do with a light armor. That's heck of a strategy right there. All T-70 all the time. Again, luckily for Sully, he has double AT guns, so you can still deal with it. Grenadiers are unable to get picked. And by the way, I bring up the conscript thing because both Sully, again, 4 squads to attack and 4 squads for frontline combat. Plus a Panzer IV is about to be on the field. I'm so curious to see if we're... Oh, wait, nope. Hold on. Something... Was it here? Somewhere the other T-70 just perished. It's not down south, because that's that one. Where's the other T-70? Did they go in for a dive attempt and just hit a mine or something? Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Or did he did he cancel it? No, this one's brand new. The other one died. So yeah, he got a new one in. I will find that carcass or they did get decommissioned already. Probably got picked up by the Germans for fuel. Yeah, I think the pack got it. This one as well, about to be killed by the 222. And yeah, 222 kills the T-70. AT grenades might, you know, be thrown against 222 and kill it that way, but still, that's a win. That's an absolute win to kill a T-70 with a 222. Smoke drop, great job with your... Look at that allied support by Sully. I mean, again, unfortunately, the squads might just shoot it to death, and he does, but still, Sully tried. He tried to assist. Grenadiers opening fire, trying to hit the troops on retreat. Not able to get any wipes, but still again, German's doing a great cutoff against the Allies. Allies need to put something there. Asha and Brosrat just keeping cut off again and again. And that's imperative because they have better armor they can deploy later on. But if they're not getting the fuel, it doesn't matter if they have the better armor. Panzer IV just trying to make do with what it can. Still has to worry about a Zis gun from Asha. Brosrat as well having an AT gun now. Or... Conscripts have the south. Right now, Allies definitely down. I love it. Oh, he tripped his own tripwire with that shot. That's incredible. So it's like, okay, maybe we should have put that a little bit away from the cover. Triple AT. T-70 barely makes it out alive. With that AT coverage, it's going to be tough for any allied armor to fight. I don't care if it's a light tank or a heavy tank. 3 AT guns opening fire on an IS-2, it's going to be in a world of hurt. We do have some... Oh, another tripwire. Soviet mine right there. Might hit the Panzer IV. That's a win if the Allies can make do on it or, you know, make some moves. But alas, it looks like most of their forces are pulling back and waiting for a counterattack. So, unfortunate.
Supply sector under attack.
So yeah, Grenadiers just going in for another capture point while Stark takes the south. Good for him. And again, good job on those upgrades. Grenadiers looking pretty strong. 23 kills, 17, 13, in the upper teens on average for these kill counts. And now he's coming on in, flanking the AT gun, which is pretty massive, because if you knock out the Soviet AT, that Panzer IV can do a lot more damage. Though it's, you know, out of commission right now, still, the Soviets will probably take time to, you know, recrew it and get it back up to operational strength. Grenadiers pulling on back. Conscripts now pull back. T-70 back in action with double Zis guns. He's like, alright, you got a lot of AT guns? That's fine. I'll bring out even more AT guns. Which might be Stark's plan. Or how about this? It fits in Stark's plan. Because right now he could get a Panzerwerfer very, very soon. And just Werfer both of those. And I feel like instead of getting a Sturmtiger, the Werfer or Stuka against AT guns would be a better pick. And I feel like that's exactly what he's going to do. Sully, again, he did build the Panzer headquarters, but he has yet to deploy the armor. Which makes me think he's going to go for a Tiger tank. Which, again, I don't mind. You get the Panzer Commander with it, so that's... Oh, I'm sorry. No, you don't get it. It's only the King Tiger, not the normal Tiger. Double AT right there. One pen. And one miss. Another pen. He's moving up into it. Another pen. Almost a throw there by Stark. Up north, Volk squads are taking it under suppression, but everywhere else, it looks like the Soviet forces can easily push up and grab the territory. Sully's in a full retreat back to base. And now we have a bit of a lull. But every side just grabbing territory, waiting for the next key offensive to take place. Right now, resource-wise, it's pretty even. 42, 26 fuel and munitions. Population-wise, is a different story. Right now, we're looking at an average of roughly 50, I would say, for the Allies. The Axis, however, are 60. So they do have a larger army. And if Sully gets a Tiger, that's going to definitely increase up to 70. Yeah, they'll definitely bump up those numbers. Let's see, Allies, they do have either the Tier 4 base either built or being built. But, again, it's just fuel-wise, what are you going to get? You're going to get an S-285 or a T-30-45, Asha? The enemy's getting something a little bigger, so you need Brosrat to come in with marked vehicle in order to tear down that Tiger. And Stark does get the Werfer. Going in for the AT guns, as mentioned. Gets a good shot, knocks out a couple models and definitely a lot of health, but not able to get the kill. He does also go Blitzkrieg Doctrine. We've seen this before, and we'll probably see it again. Grandier's pushing the Engineers back. MG, though, right there with 14 kills to suppress. Up north. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, we got yourself a Tiger tank. There you go. Unfortunately, misses the conscript on retreat, but still is going to advance. Not much I can see in the way of a Soviet counter in the north, at the very least, to that Tiger. There's no AT guns. He's getting another AT gun in the time being, but he doesn't have much to stop it. By the way, this Tiger does have the Command Tiger ability at vet 1, so that's why he probably doesn't have the Command Panzer, because that would be a little OP for having all those abilities. T-70 trying to... 12 kills, not too shabby. Hold on, can we get a pick on the pack? Conscripts trying their with the Engineer squad. They get the... Alright, that's a nice little win right there. And then push back the Grenadier squad. Alrighty. Now, sure, you have the Tiger coming on in, but you knocked out the pack, which will hopefully allow... Oh, okay. Not great, but still, at least... Never mind, conscripts died. This gun fires, pens the Tiger, but still... You have to watch out for the Werfer. It can fire again. So if all these AT guns group up, which we've seen so many times, you could see a double splat. Again, another thing which you could do is activate the recon mode to allow the Zis guns a little more range if you don't have that infantry to provide that long range recon. Like, if you have nothing else to provide sight, it's your best shot. Panzerwerfer coming in instead does hit the Zis, but more on the MG, forcing it back, allowing the infantry to take mid and rush it. Raketenwerfer as well, backing him up. MG, though, hitting it. Tiger tries to kill the unit on retreat, unable to. Now we have a T-34 being made by Brosras. He's like, any armor will do. Asha, he's getting his own IS-2. We're going to see a battle of the heavy tanks, ladies and gentlemen. MG gets decrewed. Conscripts rushing to pick it up. Tiger trying to use a direct shot. Grenade thrown. Very close to killing it. G43 should be able to stop that from being decrewed. Great shot on target. And, yeah, hopefully they knock out the MG with the Tiger and Raketenwerfer, which they do. Now, again, Axis are going in for the cutoff. There are some mines that can stop this push, but not much else. AT guns decrewed. Artillery misses. It gets a little health. T-70, though, coming on in, gets some models. Very low on health. Great coverage by the T-70. Though Tiger now trying to finish off that unit now. T-70 trying to pen a Tiger. God bless him. Zis gun, actually double Zis guns, get some great shots in the north. T-34 going in for the flank. There are some German mines he has to watch out for, and I think he might run in if he keeps going this way. He's going to run straight into it. No! Oh, that's unfortunate. Good coverage and good AT cover as well by the Stuka's air support. T-34 might face its maker right now. Very low in health. It does. Looks like it might edge out back to base. Raketenwerfer trying to dive on in. Conscripts trying to stop him at all costs. MG as well opening fire. Hold on. Yep, Raketenwerfer immediately seeing this, seeing the situation at hand, pulls back. Asha has deployed the IS-2. So now we have two heavy tanks. One for the Soviets, one for the Germans on the field. Battling out. Trying to see who's the best of the best. Right now, Tiger's going to be, you know, under some repairs. And unfortunately, he doesn't have a vehicle crew to repair it. He's going to have to rely on good old-fashioned Pioneer, Stern Pioneer. And, well, does he have mechanized? Sully is getting mechanized, so how that build, you know what, he's going to help his teammate and repair not only the Panzer IV that's on the field, but that. So, that good work. Glad he's able to support his team. Anyway, IS-2 covering the infantry in mid. Can it hit the Grenadiers, though? Or it's just going to sit there and watch. A lot of health damage, no kills. Down south, we have conscripts trying to hold with an MG. Fortunately, not much to stop a Panzer IV from rolling on in. Nice Faust on the T-70. Panzer IV could give chase. Oh my god, that Zis gun was so low. Why was it brought up? Now that's in harm's way of being knocked out. We do have a battle in the north. Oh, good smoke by Sully to circumvent the MG. T-34, though, trying to come on in. It looks like got another one to support. I'm assuming after this, Brosras might get probably a Katusha to help deal with, again, the enemy AT guns. Because that would be a big issue for his T-34. Although, great shot with his Zis guns against the Tiger, forcing it back. Panzer IV Grenadiers in mid. Again, not much stopping a push there. Zis guns coming on. Oh, sorry. Panzerwerfer coming in here. Oh, against the enemy Zis up north, but that was kind of a miss. Artillery, though, coming on in. I like the idea of it. Just not really much damage. Now the Tiger's trying to put pressure while they're busy with the artillery. They're pulling back. Tiger giving chase, knowing, again, there's not much coverage for the Zis guns. The infantry, if they stop moving back, the infantry would kill them. Conscripts picking off Volk squad, forcing it back to base. Again, 7-man squads, but we only have 2 infantry. T-70 coming in from the south, trying to pick off or hold back the Grenadier. IS-2 coming in. Panzer IV, bit of harm's way. Luckily, misses the shot. A little too much vodka for the crew. Pack gun opening fire. Maybe a button? Or, sorry, I mean, not button, but essentially would, like, stop it. Stun it for a moment. Again, not a great kill. It's doing health damage, but it's just not killing the infantry. T-70 moving north. Helping against the squad in mid and also against the Volk. MG's next on the target. Great shot on the Tiger on those conscripts. AT guns moving on in. And T-34 going up north as well with more AT guns by Brosras. Population-wise, it's absolutely in the Axis favor. And VP point-wise, nearly 4-1. Asha and Brosras not doing as well this round as the Soviets as they did in the first round. They're going to need to do something else in order to turn the tide. I don't think another T-34 is it. But you do have double T-34s. I'll give credit, both which bounce. Sturmovik strike coming on in, hoping to clear out some infantry. IS-2, though lower. Hold on, Panzer IV does pen with the Panther in a bit of a sticky situation. Switches again to show his front. Does get penned by the Panther. AT gun trying to cover. T-70 as well, just diving in there like the champ he is, and misses the Panther shot. What a tank crew. Can we put this tank crew in that tank? Is that possible? Zis guns moving on in. Conscripts trying to take mid, stop the bleed. Oh, I'm sorry. No, they already have the south, so they're already stopping the bleed. Panzer IV needs some heals. Tiger's getting those heals from a Vet 4 Stern Pioneer. T-34 trying to help hold back the Volk squads. Jagdpanzer, though, is en route. A second Panzerwerfer is en route. Panther under heavy fire from the AT guns. Can we get a kill? No. Panther pulls back. Again, it's going to be whoever can kill each other first. And unfortunately, I think the Germans are in a better situation to kill the Allies than the other way around. Grenadiers moving on in. Zis guns could be in harm's way. They need some coverage in order to retreat or get to to hold back the Grenadiers. Conscripts moving on in. T-70 probably needs to get off recon mode and assist. The Blob is going straight for it. IS-2, though, coming on in. They're grouped up. Wish they had veterancy. Katusha coming on in. Great hits across the board, but no kills. Again, great shot. Just no kills. Luck is not on the side of the Soviets today. Panzerwerfer coming on in. Another, again, kind of missing all the shots. Panzerwerfer push back. IS-2 does miss. He does have fragmentation shells, so he can do a lot against the blob now with his armor. Again, I know the squad survivability, but alas, I was hoping the Katusha would finish it off with one of the rockets. Because a rocket to the face, doesn't matter if you have Vet 3, you're probably not going to live. Although, Panzerwerfer to the face could be the same thing said about it. And yeah, very low on health. He's going to need to pull back. Up north, conscripts are taking the point, but it looks like Katusha is made. But Brosras definitely needs, well, I would say more frontline infantry, honestly. Because again, he's versing 4 squads of infantry, and that has not changed. He has not killed any of them. Yet these guys keep getting better and better with Vet 5 Panzerfusiliers. That's horrifying. Also, they can deploy flares if they so want to, so they can see quite a bit ahead of them. T-34 coming on in, but Tiger just going to force it back. We have a smoke coming in to stop the AT gun. The other AT gun is in the south, so we can still fire. But he's going to pull back, allow the Germans to come on in. Meanwhile, in mid, we have the IS-2 battling out against the infantry. Pack guns covering. Got some bounces, though. Plenty of bounces, actually. 4 kills with this IS-2. My lord. Wait, great shot with the Katusha. Kills the pack. Alright. Now can we kill the pack? It's very low. Wouldn't take much. Up north, we have a T-34 trying to make do with a Katusha coming out with all the support equipment, forcing it back. Tiger, also very low. Hold on, MG kill? Come on, give it something. No, he's gonna escape. And the Jagdpanzer as well firing. Zisgun's moving on in to support. Getting the side. Again, that opens up the idea of a rear armor shot on them. AT grenade? Yes, AT grenade throwing the Tiger. Maybe we have a move here. Hold on. T-34 could move on in. Tiger is at half health. Wait. IS-2 defeated by the Panzer IV. And, yeah, the Zisguns weren't able to kill either. They're now diving into the base against Katusha. Meanwhile, the Tiger does die to the Zisguns, but the more important thing is the Panzer IV killing the Katusha, possibly going after the T-70 and everything else up north. It is crippled by its engine. Air support coming on in kills the T-70, and even though the Panzer IV died, the IS-2 dying is a bigger deal. Asha can't replenish that very easily. He has no armor on the field now. Meanwhile, Sully just needs manpower. He has the fuel for it, but he needs manpower to get the Tiger up. Artillery coming in on the MG. Probably will drive it back. Maybe, oh wait, is this a Werfer coming in on him? Great hit. Zisgun decrewed. The other one needs to head back for healing. Again, recons overhead, which is what gave him the sight. Katusha opening fire against this, maybe? Alas, not a good spread. Not able to get any kills. Werfer coming in mid. Forces the conscript and engineer squad back. Again, Panther's at half health. But with the AT guns gone, it can move up. Not really much stopping him. I love how it's saying Panzerwerfer counter barrage is not a thing anymore, and it has counter battery. Maybe it's just this, but I'm just pointing out. Yeah, big push is going up north. Right now, Guns and stuff are on standby. It's just kind of a holding action. I'm waiting for more stuff. Oh, that T-34 walked into the wrong fight. Oh, no. Yep, there it goes. Guns trying to hit that Jagdpanzer, but alas, not able to do enough. Good coverage across the board by Sully. Holding back Brosras forces. I think this is it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't see much. Because, again, VP-wise, it's if they had more time, I would say, yeah, maybe Asha could save up for an IS-2 and Brosras could get, you know, save up for a big attack. But they have to attack now because they're so low on VPs. Katusha opening fire. Werfer as well, kind of in the area. Another Katusha opening fire. Again, they really want to hit that point, but most of the stuff is kind of a little more further forward. T-34 bites it from AT fire from their Rocket Werfers. Katusha firing again to clear the infantry, but just no wipes. Wait, there we go. We got a Rocket Werfer wipe. There we go. Last, like, minute of the game, most likely, they got a wipe. There's nothing stopping the Germans from pushing in mid. Katusha's wide open. Panther's probably going to go for it. Decreases this gun. Going to swing north. And Katusha is now in harm's way. That poor driver. He's like, I'm screwed, aren't I? This gun is recruited. Panther might be in harm's way, but the Panzer IV, the Grenadier, and smoke comes in. And that is a GG for Stark and Sully, of all things. That's right. They come back. They are not out of the woods yet. They still have some fight with them. And yeah, that they did well. They did well. I can't. Yeah, look at overall damage. Stark got 42,230 kills. Meanwhile, Asha got more damage and slightly more kills, so it's still very close. Thank you, Mador, for the follow. But yeah, overall, very good game. Yeah, just great collapse in mid. The IS-2 overextended. Panzer IV went around where the Panther fought in front of it. Able to kill it. Able to knock out the Katusha. Knock out the T-70. Big blow for Asha right there. It was just losing the armor battle. Otherwise, it was still pretty neck and neck across the board. And again, Guns had good coverage. Of course, that bug splat. Of course. But no, it was a good game. It was a good game. Hello, everyone. This is Greyshot casting a new set of games, this time with Artivik and Legio Roma versus Kimbo and Creative Name. We'll see how this goes on the map. Oh, God. I always butcher this. Belgorod. There we go. Nailed it. It's weird. I can say Destroya just fine in every other Godzilla name or something that pops up, but you give me a Russian one, I'm like, what is that? I don't know. I just don't know. But anyway, what I do know is it's gonna be 2 Austria versus 2 Soviet, a classic KO2 confrontation leading up to hopefully a dramatic final battle, but we'll have to see how that goes. Right now, Creative going double engineer. Interesting, with a conscript initial. Double engineer as well, but nothing else, which means, yep, special rifle with a sniper. So again, the engineers are used to grab territory and just hold the line, while the sniper and additional heavier infantry are meant to break the enemy line. Meanwhile, Artivik is going your standard Grenadier Pioneer MG combo, and Legio going the MG, but double MG Pioneer combo. Okay, so that's triple MG for Legio. Man, going with a bit of a meme strat today. MG spam. Oh boy. Cannot wait to see how this plays out. This is what you want to see in a competitive 2v2 game. Nothing but MGs. Only MGs. Engineers doing decently well because, again, they're using their range to their advantage. Sure, they can't necessarily win every fight against Pioneers, but in this situation, a heavy cover, they're doing great. Conscripts as well coming on in, so while they might grab the point, although that's less and less likely per shot, the Soviets should be able to quickly get it as long as they can deal with this MG, which the engineers should detect. Or, no, conscripts going to move in. Another MG in the south, so kind of got most of their areas covered. Meanwhile, we do have a sniper that could slowly wear that down. Or, just saying, Kimbo, just saying, scout car. Just drive through the line. Blitzkrieg with Soviet style, with a scout car, you know, because that's Blitzkrieg. Anyway, point is, Kimbo's Engineer Squad under fire from the Grenadier Squad by Artivik should be easily defeated. Pioneer Squad, 1 model remaining, just decaps the point and leaves. Engineer going to cover, or leaving? I don't know if you can leave, buddy. If you somehow manage to get out of there, great, but I think you're gonna be suppressed. No, he actually gets out. I'm actually surprised. Okay. Grenadier Squad pushing on in. Sniper pushes him right back. Conscripts as well, trying to fill the line. Up north, Conscripts in heavy cover, just trying to hold while the MG repositions itself. But alas, they don't have anything shooting at it right now. This back one has to do that. Also, if I have to assume why Legio did this, it's that way you can, get the light mechanized, get Panzer Grenadiers, and just do away with your Grenadier start. Who needs Grenadiers who can fire hundreds of rounds per second, or per minute? If it was per second, that would be horrifying. Anyway, MGs hold the north. They hold, like, mid-north. Middle is under control by the Grenadiers by Artivik, while Conscripts try to move in and build some cover. Sniper down south, though, by Kimbo, managing to knock out Artivik's, well, MG and force it back. Very low on health, he manages to head back to base. Grenadiers hiding behind a, what is that? It's a set of lockers, just in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Oh, I understand now. The guy dropped off his cart and put the key away in there. Again, you don't want that being taken. That makes perfect sense. Sniper as well, picking off the Grenadiers as they advance. Again, Engineers don't have to win the fight. The Sniper can win the fight all by itself. And again, we know Kimbo knows what the enemy's going by using radio, so he can detect what the enemy's going to deploy. So he can, if the enemy deploys a 222, he can be more cautious with his Sniper. Which as of yet, we have not seen it, but we have seen the base been built for Artivik to make it. And Legio's also had the same thing. So double 222 is about to be on the field. He's probably want to place down as many mines as he can, which we've seen. But there are minesweepers coming on in. Penal's coming on in to stop it from being cleaned up. Can they do it in time, or is he going to be removed? Let's see. Sniper gets it. They're still trying to remove it, but he's low on health. And the unit's going to perish. He got the mine, but he dies doing it. I don't think that's worth the trade. Pioneer Squad was also taken out. Sniper moves on top of the mine, hoping the 222 will give chase in that direction. But again, there's another 222, so has to be very worried. Conscripts flank around the northern MG, trying to get around it. But he's already in that position. The other MG is aiming south, but Conscripts taking a wide right in order to circumvent that MG and do a death blow to it. And he's going to be able to. Driving it back, the other MG is hitting the Conscript, but now he's completely encircled and off to get the heck out of there. Sniper, 14 kills in the first 6 minutes of the game. Kimbo going overdrive with it. Alas, 222 might be able to make something happen here. Sees it, chasing it. Penals, though, come on in, being like, nope, buddy, back up. I have AT rifles, and that's going to wear you down pretty quick. And, yeah, most of the rifles bring him down to quarter. Yeah, maybe like 20% health. Hold on, 222 might give chase now and kill the Penal on retreat. That would be a nice little pick right there for Artivik. Come on, get a pick. Penal's coming on in, but they don't have the rifles up yet. They're shooting with normal bullets, but, you know, just kind of keep going. He's trying to get that kill. That's 290 manpower if he can do it. Come on. He gets it. Artivik gets the kill on Kimbo. Kimbo Sniper now in harm's way. Can he kill the sniper? Oh, nope, there's rifles. Unless he gets a good crush or something. He does. And Kimbo loses his Sniper and the Penal Squad to 222. Hell of a dive. Hell of a move. Artivik sealing a possible victory in the south, at least for a few minutes, because it's going to take time for Kimbo to replenish. And, yeah, he immediately gets another 222. He's like, I know Kimbo. He's going to play another Sniper. Good mind. Stops the Panzer Grenadier Squad, though. So, again, good thing that Kimbo and Creative Name, built up their defenses, that at least stopping the Germans from taking too much. Pioneer Squad will need to retreat because there's too much firepower here. Up north, we have a German Sniper by Legio Not much frontline forces. We have a Grenadier squad now on the table. Nope, not Panzer Grenadier. Interesting. 222 as well. Looks like it's got a couple kills. But how has Creative Name done? Creative Name has done decently well. He has 3 conscripts, 2 engineers, and a Zis gun. So he has enough firepower to deal with the 222 if it so happens to charge him. Wow, okay. Conscripts going really deep in enemy lines in a way farther south than I thought Creative Name would go. But he really wants to push the MG back to give Kimbo a shot at taking the south, which Kimbo is doing as we speak. But Kimbo's going to have to use a lot of mines to make sure that sniper is secure. Luckily, Penal's pushed back the 222 a little bit. Although he's still pretty okay to charge if he wants to. And then, let's see. This sniper has killed 1 unit, so they should know about it. Surprised he hasn't attacked more, but again, against the Soviets, it's harder for a German sniper to get kills and have a huge impact. It's like, oh, we lost a man? Oh, well, we have 5 more. How many do you have? Oh, you only have 4? Oh, that sucks to be you. MG suppressing the conscript. Great mine holding the Grenadier at bay. Sniper hiding in cover. Panzer Grenadiers, knowing he's here somewhere, is trying to find him. But instead, they're like, nah, I'll just go for the capture point. I heard from Asha, this is the place to be. Anyway, Flamethrower pushing back the Grenadier squad. Sniper gets a hit. Yes. 222 as well moving on in. So looks like Legio will hold the north. So good on him. At least he was able to get that. T-70 trying its best to hold off the Pioneer squad. And looks like it got some good hits in overall. T-70 opening fire. A little damage here and there, not too much. Grenadier squad hitting the Penals. Penals might throw a satchel, but I don't know. I think Artovik is a little too smart for that and immediately gets out. Yep. Sniper pushes back the Grenadier squad, I think, and... Or wait, was it the Grenadier squad, or... Yeah, Legio Sniper's still alive. Okay, he didn't counter snipe it. Conscripts might just dive it. They're going straight for it, but Sniper does retreat out of there. Penals trying to stop the Pioneer squad from picking up the mines, but alas, not able to. They're going to clean that up real quick, or is he not doing it? You're just sitting there, buddy. Just sitting there. Alright, that's cool. Oh, there it goes. Let's see. Kimbo has... what? More Penals and a T-70 now, so he has something. Meanwhile, Creative Name is gone with Guards troops, so he has that on the field now. And again, his conscripts are taking the north, but Grenadiers are moving on in. And the MGs are still with Legio, so he's still a solid defense across the board. Good Molotov pushes back one of the Grenadier squads. Now if he brings over maybe a little more support, or the Grenadiers just run away. That works too. That allows the conscripts to grab the munitions for double munitions for the Allies. Even temporary, that's a huge win. Because again, that's more mines for the Soviets or 7-man squads, whatever ends up happening. T-70 pushed back the Panzer Grenadiers. 222 as well pushes them back. Pack-Gun is on standby. Okay. Number of hits right there. Grenadier needs to pull back. He's very low on health. Sniper moving on in, but it's very close to that 222. The pack gun is well positioned. Okay, double T-70 push in the south. No tellers to speak of. They're really trying to focus on the pack. And the 1 T-70 as well, just skipping by the MG, which is automatically retreating. Pack gun does fire. Kimbo's T-70 is very low. But they did work, and right now Artovik and Legio are both pushed back to base. They still have an army. Like, again, Legio has an army. Artovik a little less so, but still doing okay. But, yeah, no. Legio taking the north. Even though they're losing the South, he's trying to help his team and push where he can. Because again, his creative name sent a lot of his forces south, and most of his men as well are healing or moving up. So, again, good work on his part. We gonna see another dive? No, he's like, nah. He still has some health to him. T-70 as well, trying to support with the sniper, picking off the Panzer Grenadier squad. Wait, is he? I don't think he run him over, but he definitely drove him out of cover, and the Pioneers might be able to help clean that squad up. I love even with Minesweepers, Pioneers like, we got the DPS to deal with that penal, with that 222 with us. This gun hits the 222 though, forcing it back. Not much to stop that conscript from moving on in. But no, it's... Let's see. Right now, Grenadiers are holding that point. Victory point under their control. Triple VP cap for the Ally. The Axis right now. Allies definitely losing some. Most of their men are healing right now and off the front. Axis trying to grab what they can. So again, good counter swing. Artivic's still not in the best situation, but he's making do with what he has, even against Kimbo's very annoying infantry and sniper. Sniper has 11 kills, by the way. A Legio sniper has 11 kills, so they're both about even. All right. T-70 moving on in. Pack-Gun needs to move on up to cover his team. And there goes the MG being driven back. Conscripts move up to grab the point. MG opening fire on the conscript squad. Keeping them at bay. No cover for you. Grenadiers as well. Make sure that point is under their control. Conscripts, though, hitting the MG out of cover. 222 will provide support, but doesn't really matter if the conscript is literally on top of your MG. T-70 backing on up to kind of help after being hit by a pack. MG stops the Panzer Grenadier squad, even though they take a bundle grenade to the face. Hold on. T-70 trying to go in for the kill. Not able to, though. He's now going after the MG after the pack is hiding behind the building. Pack gets a good shot on the T-70, driving it back. Grenadiers moving on in. At least they have their MG-42s. And with the MG support, I don't see much stopping their advance. T-70 might pop a few shots at them, but Pioneers are grabbing the fuel. Sniper up the veteran C2 with 15 kills. Now going to town, but the 222 trying to think about diving, but he's too low. I don't think he really wants to. And one T-70 shot could cripple its main gun, so yeah. Needs to be very careful. Oh my god, Grenadier's so low! That vet, I was going to say, that vet 3 survivability not coming in clutch, and unfortunately that's a very vital unit Artivic does end up losing. So now where are we at? Double engineers are healing the T-70, MG as well. Moving to cover, Zisgun and Sniper moving on up. Artivic in a really bad situation right now. Kimbo's putting the knife to his throat. Question is, can Artivic counter in some way and turn it against Kimbo? Axis still have a bit of a lead right now with VPs. 222 diving, but again... Oh, okay, never mind. He took the shot. Oh, damn! Okay. Well, Kimbo is busy. Frag Bomb comes in, kills his engineers and his Zis gun. That's the play Artivic needed. That's crippling. Kimbo now needs engineers to, of course, advance his base. And if Artivic can push ahead of time, that might be... Well, he can maybe knock out the Zis gun. Oh, wait, Zis gun's going to fire, isn't it? Oh, just barely gets that range. T-70 as well gets a nasty shot from the pack, and great hit. Kimbo's absolutely now on the back foot, which is needed because... Oh, boy. Yeah, Legio got pushed back, but did get a good wipe on that conscript squad. Though he did lose his pack because he threw a Molotov on him, like he did on that Grenadier squad. Alright, Soviet forces are pushing, but they... We'll see if they can hold back Legio's counterattack. He's moving up a lot of men. And there is an MG here, but there's another MG right there holding the VP. He may want to just cut his odds and pull back to a better defensive point, rather than holding an overextended front line. Meanwhile, we have Panzer Grenadiers going in on the sniper. They might be firing while suppressed, but they do some work against him. Even if they don't get much. Meanwhile, infantry are trying to grab territory right outside his base. We have Skirmishes coming on in. Again, 222 could counter and shoot down the planes, but still. That also means that, yeah, Creative Name is going for a T-34-85 based on his doctrine, which is guard mortar, which is how we got the guard troops in the first place. But Allies are actually down with overall the population. The T-34 will help, absolutely. But still. Planes being shot down by the 222 as a nice little support AA. Alright, there's some good cover for you. Oh, 222 dived and took out the sniper. Alright, sniper down. Good work on his part. Sniper down by Kimbo. MG being neutralized by the Panzer IV, brought up by Artovik. Kimbo bringing up a Zis gun that got healed up. MG holding against the engineer squad there. And it's gone back and forth. Both sides have done some really excellent plays. Great shot against the Penal with the Panzer IV, though the 85 might have something to say about it. Luckily, again, it's not like Artovik isn't going in undefended. He has a pack, and a pack is just enough with a Panzer IV to push back that T-34-85. Up north, it looks like Legio is grabbing territory. Cleaning up the barbed wire that was set down earlier by Creative Name. Grabbing territory. Hopefully, again, putting barbed wire here so the enemy can't use it. Maybe a Teller mine? No, Creative Name has the minesweeper. So does Kimbo. But Creative Name is coming down south to bail Kimbo out. Where have I seen this before? Double T-30-45 push. That's going to need a lot more than one pack. I'll say that right now. Although, you know, maybe a stun hit. Kind of delay them. Or additional MG support to stop the penals. Or just miss. That's fine too. Wait. Artovik went German infantry doctrine. Just realized that. Okay. Good for him. Got to update Grenadiers. Panzer IV gets a nice shot on the penals. Although T-34 gets a great shot on him. Brumbar on the field by Legio. Interesting. Interesting. I thought he'll pull back the infantry, but, you know, the 85s might have a different story. You know, Brumbar might need to fear that. And T-30-45 going in for Kimbo once again diving for the Panzer IV, but again he's so low. Cervix strike coming on in. The penals do manage to knock out the pack and trying to kill the crew. Pack misses a shot on the 85. Panzer IV does survive for now. Brumbar comes in. Great shot. A lot of health damage, forcing the conscripts back. Need some medics. And yeah, really good counterattack by Kimbo. Creative Name coming in. But the Creative Name did lose the northern sector. So again, kind of a push and pull mentality. Though Allies, even though they're ahead VPs, they're still losing the VPs. It's still neck and neck with this game. Both sides have not let the other one go. Got infantry coming back in. We can see all sorts of battles take place. But right now, where I want to see is mid, because that's where the VP that, yep, the Allies need, but they're not going to get. Infantry easily clearing them off. T-34 trying to stop them. Luckily, it's really the MG suppressing them through a stolen MG-42. Nice steal. Legio still have all visit. I'll give credit. I think Legio still has all his MGs. Or at the very least, One may have got decrewed, but he still has it. So good job there. We got the Brumbar in mid, slamming that MG, although not too much. By the way, thank you to everyone from chat who is currently watching. Wherever you're watching from, whether US, France, Germany, UK, heck, Australia, I know someone from Vietnam possibly watching right now. Again, thank you. Alright, Kimbo diving the base again. Why? Kill the bunker? You know he gets free heals, right? Alright. Good hit, I think, from mortar. Oh, this is artillery barrage. That was it. Alright, AT gun. Very low on health. And 85 manages to get out of there. But I don't think the frag bomb did much in that run. Kimbo was paying attention and got his men out. Up north, Creative Name is having some issues with all the MGs. And also with the pack support, keeping his armor at bay. He can't push up. Double pack would easily keep him from doing much damage before being, well, annihilated. So we'll see what happens. Artillery coming down, kind of hitting the sector. Brumbar moving north. What's the game plan here? Try to hit the MG while the AT gun and T-34 are out of commission? Maybe? We got Stug? Alright, Artivik saying, I'll just go with cheap, reliable Stug 3. Try to hold the south and, you know, anything else pushing this way. Middle still under Axis control. Sniper still on the field. 29 kills. Gotta give up for Legio for keeping that thing. Panzerwerfer as well. Again, he's really going anti-infantry with his armor. And then the pack guns will have to make do with the T-30-45. No IS-2 as of yet. But Kimbo is deploying another T-30-45. Brumbar getting a good hit against the guards. MG line is set up, holding back the crews from coming on in. 85 might make an attempt. The push. Middle right now, that's exactly what Creative Name's doing. Brumbar comes in though, pushes back the guards once again, stops the decap. Again, good coverage by Legio. Great shot as well. Conscript's very low. Grenadiers all grouped together, and no Katusha to really deal with it. Sturmovik strike is the best thing Kimbo has to throw against those Grenadiers, which is just going to retreat. Like, yeah, I see. Yeah, I'm just going to pull my men back. Werfer, those coming down against the MG. Yep, and it ends up almost killing it. But while the forces are retreating, Kimbo goes in, misses the shot against the Panzerwerfer. Panzer IV does pen, Faust hits it as well, crippling the T-34. Pack guns might be able to make some gains here. Hold on, Panzer IV and Stug get some good shots and kill the 85. Great work right there. Plane crash, seeing what's happening, tries to go in and stop Artivik from killing any more of Kimbo's men, but alas, not really much damage, just suppresses the MG a little bit. Wait, what? What was lost? Pack? Maybe? Not sure. Panzer IV moving back though. By the way, thank you, Tommy Co, for the raid during the game. There's no alerts, but I'll give you a shout out afterwards as well. Thank you so much, man. Alright, Stug and Panzer IV trying to make do. This gun's by itself. 85's like, yep, I saw the last one. I'm not dealing with this. See ya. So right now, yeah, Zisgun trying to figure out what to do next. Again, Axis still in control of the VPs right now, keeping the lead slowly but surely. Werfer's almost primed to fire. 85 moving north. Grenadiers are there. We still have a sniper. The pack guns are moving on up. Brumbar's getting some last minute heals. Packs get both great shots on the 85. Just waiting for that barrage. And looks like, I would have to assume, Legio's going to control the north unless something major happens. Another T-30-45 being made by Creative Name. Infantry easily swatted back, and the Grenadiers will probably go in and capture the VP. Middle one, though, was taken over in the meantime by Creative Name and Kimbo's forces, so good job. Down south, Kimbo's absolutely holding on to the southern VP with everything he has. But we'll see what happens. 85 trying to clear the Grenadiers, but Stu comes in, gets a good pen, trying to help out. A Faust comes in, crippling the 85. Zisgun repositioning, trying to cover the retreating armor, and a mine being placed. But alas, they're just firing from afar. 85 luckily does miss that Stug shot coming in against it. Panzer IV has to now contend with the Zisgun aimed at him, and he does pen, and with the penals there as well, holding back the Panzer IV. Brumbar holds back and kills the MG, which was the stolen MG, mind you. And the armor holding in just in case the Axis push, but it looks like it's more of a holding pattern for Legio. Legio, by the way, going with close air support, so he might try to use all these airstrikes against them. Oh, that would be amazing. Sniper Vet 3 as well. Artovic might be, like, honestly, I think the two best players fighting right now are Creative Name up north and Legio, and then you have random shenanigans down south. Don't be wrong, I like random shenanigans, but still. Good hold by Legio, holding the northern VP. The mid one, unfortunately, doesn't have any infantry to grab it, and he doesn't want to push up because of the armor right there. An MG out of position could easily be neutralized. MG holding back Artovic's possible push. Panzer IV healed up, moving back in. Pack gun guarding in case that 85 moves in. Exactly what he's doing. Again, Artovic sees what he's doing. Is going to... Oh, wait. Pack gun repositions because the engineer squad. Stug there does pen. Panzer IV firing. Nope. Going to go after the engineers. Does miss. Another pen from the Stugs. This gun hitting the Panzer IV. Panzer Grenadiers cleaning the infantry. Now the MG gone too. This gun is in harm's way. This could be a pushing opportunity for Artovic, with Legio providing air support if needed. We could see a good move here. Hold on. Artovic going against the 85. Might be weaker armor, but if he has more, better used. Mines are placed. If he hits it, he's goner, but looks like he's going to dodge it. Again, he can't see it. He's just going north. Very lucky. Stu coming in. Panzer Grenadiers clear the AT gun, and there goes the 85. Kimbo losing it. All of his armor is gone. The south has collapsed, but a mine on the way out may cripple the Panzer IV with the other 85 coming on in, but Stug, really well placed, comes on in, still firing. Maybe close air support to help kill this one, or maybe the Stug can deal with it by itself. Stug dodges it like the Matrix, able to keep firing, gets another pen. Can he finish it off? He does! And close air support coming in from the long way. 85 in harm's way, gets a good strafe in. Stug might be able to finish him if he's lucky. At the very least, he escapes. Hell of a battle. MVP right here goes to Stug. MVP. What a battle. 85 does make it back to base. IS-2 now on the field. Kimbo pulling in the heavy guns. Literally. Artovic, though, is getting a new Panzer IV. Legio has the packs, but he doesn't have a Panther or any other armor to necessarily deal with it. So has to worry. Brumbar could definitely hurt it, but we'll see. This may be a death of 1,000 cuts if the IS-2 pushes north, but right now he's just busy dealing with Artovic's remains. Grenadier squad holding the penal squad at bay. Pack does a little damage to the IS-2, though I don't think those penals are going to do any more with the Panzer Grenadiers coming on in. Up north, again, we got Legio taking the territory. Brumbar cleaning up the guards. Really well done. Sniper, though, 43 kills. Easily. How are the Grenadiers doing? They got 11. Yeah, so absolutely the killer is the Sniper. The Sniper gets killed. Legio might have a weak point there because it's getting majority of the kills. Down south, though, Kimbo does come back with a smaller force. Artovic technically has a larger force, but yes, contend now with an IS-2 of all things. Probably another pack gun would be good by Artivik. He has 800 manpower. I mean, like, he can get a Panther and then some. Bundle grenade being thrown right on top of the MG. It's pretty much a goner. Air support coming on in. Cervix Strafe. He's just going to pull his troops back. IS-2 still a little bit down from the pack fire. That will probably keep being suppressed. He might want to move. Meanwhile, a lot of the infantry gets pushed back by Creative Name up north. Pack gun was decrewed, so it looks like he did push successfully against Legio and get some kills. But Panther's now being made. Grenadiers coming in the south, but MG's guarding. It's the MG42. Does he have more MG42s? He has 2. Oh my god. I love this. Soviets are like, alright, all the German MG42s in the beginning of the game, we're gonna take them. We'll take them all. Artillery trying to hit that Grenadier squad hiding behind cover. IS-2 opening fire. I get some good hits in. Not great. He still misses. But when he does hit, watch out. Or not. Panther's on the field by Artivik. Legio as well, deploying a Panther. Pack gun's still there, firing at him. The armor, there's a infantry unit they have to deal with here with the guards, but the Brumbar is doing quite a bit. Is this gun moving in to capture that point? MG. Oh, T-3045 looks like it got hit with something. Probably a Faust. Panther, though, moving on in. Not too much in the north to stop it. Sure, you have the Zis gun, but he can go run circles around him. But the bigger issue right now is the IS-2 penned by the Lucky Stug. What is this? Frag bomb coming on in from the south, I would hope. It is. Zis gun's dead. Alright, Panther, kill it. IS-2 getting some heals. Or just go after that. And he's like, Legio, I need air support. I'm going to cripple the... Wait, actually, no. Do the stun shot on him. He's unable to move. Oh, great satchel by the penals. Or, you know, or the IS-2 is going to back up in the corner and die. Is that what I'm saying? No, he bounces. No, come on. The bounce of the Panther. Come on, Stug. Yes. Stug brings down the mighty beast. And Kembo's IS-2 is dead. The penals are running. The AT gun is out of position. Hold on. Stug needs to run. Oh, he's fighting the T-34 now. Panther as well. Stug goes down. Panther's probably going to beat its maker. Artivik still has enough to buy another Stug, which with his luck would actually do really well. Stugabomb comes in, knocks out the Zis. Alright. Love of a win. Oh, can they pen? Is he penning right now? Oh my god, the luckiest Panther. The luck got transferred over and he couldn't pen the Panther. Now trying to use a flamethrower. It's like, kill it. He's so close. Use anything. Use the armor-piercing rounds. Whatever you got, use it. Meanwhile, the Panther's coming in trying to hold. Penal's being rediverted. Panther, any repairs? Anything? Is he just going to hide here? Oh, Penals kill the Panther.
One of our panzers has been destroyed.
Pack guns clear the support equipment. Panther backing on up. Again, that's a lot of armor down, but luckily good AT grenade. Maybe there could be enough DPS here. If the Zis gun can move, maybe not fast enough. Maybe with Penal, maybe it's going to be close. Panther might be able to survive that, especially with the Brumbar and Werfer. Although, good push by Creative Name against the Werfer. Can he kill it? Definitely weakened it. Not enough. Enough AT fire. Brumbar has to come on in to save the Panther. Otherwise, it could be met. Oh, no. Great job with the Kimbo Zis gun. Although, artillery pushes back all the infantry. Bouncing off the Brumbar as well. Rough time. Although, T-3045 coming in the north. Without the pack guns there, which are busy hiding in the north, they can deal with the Brumbar, which is now being marked targeted. Although the double pack gun might be enough now to kill the 85. Nice stun! Alright, stops from firing. Alright, I think the 85's done. There it goes. Brumbar's very weak though. Ziska trying to finish him off. But somehow still surviving. Can't pen the Brumbar. Oh, never mind, he did. Last shot. Last shot is able to. Grenadiers moving on in against the MG. And the Grenadiers are coming on in. Another T-30-45, just keep bumping them out. That's Soviet industry for you. Pack guns, though, definitely need some heals. Warfare way too close to the front. Grenadiers being like, our MGs can't pen. Of course they can't pen, it's a tank. But they're trying to grab the territory.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Pioneers grab the south. VP-wise, it's still Axis favored. Nearly, what, 2.5 to 1? Let's see, Kimbo managing to push back the Pioneer squad. Not much, and the MG's grabbing the fuel, so that's something. Guard troops moving on in. Again, Legio doesn't have the Brumbar anymore. He has the Werfer. He has the 222. Guards trying to go after the Werfer, but Werfer escapes. MG defenses will protect in case they dive any further. But no, great counterattack. I mean, with all the losses both sides have been taking, like, neither has a very effective armor unit. The big difference is, I mean, like, we look at Artovik, he doesn't have a lot. Like, he just doesn't have a good frontline force. Even Kimbo has a, I mean, like, it's not amazing frontline force, but he has enough MGs and stuff to cover. Like, it's not even that much of a threat for Artovik to move down south. That's the big difference. Artovik just doesn't have the firepower, and it's crazy he would push with so little men against what Kimbo has. But unless he really thought Kimbo had nothing left. But anyway, the bomb was dropped, and what did that kill of creative names? Well, I think that they definitely killed something. Engineers died. I don't know if not engineer. Was it engineers? Maybe well, maybe a piece of equipment. Maybe. Oh, you know what? It was probably the MG. It was an MG that got killed. Yep. Thank you, Baron. I came to the same conclusion right as you did. All right, sniper though. 6 kills. Unfortunately, the other, like, vet 3-1 with, like, 50 kills did perish. But a new sniper could, you know, still lead to a good result. Brumbar open clean up the infantry. You still have to worry about the stuff coming in from behind against the mortar. And now we have another T-30-45 being made for creative name. Air support coming in right outside of Artovik's base. I mean, I would be shocked if... Yep, Kimbo starts firing upon the base. Yeah, get rid of the infantry company. No more grenadiers for you. Which isn't a huge loss. He has 3, but again, it's not something you really want to lose. And if the infantry comes back out, well, the planes come back and strafe them. So, it's not a great position to be in. And there it goes. Strafe comes in. Feels position. Infantry spread out, but still being suppressed by the planes and the MG. Zisguns open fire. Kill the base. And once again, Artovik is just stuck there. He should be able to get... Yeah, he gets a Panther. But with the double Zis right there, he needs to counter to that. Hey, Werfer! They need your support down south! I mean, sure, you can kill another MG, but why not kill double MG and everything else that would come in with it? Just saying. Pack guns trying to deal with the bunker now? There's still one last bunker, but still, it's not a great position to be in. '85 opening fire on the Grenadiers. What's this? 85 from the flank? Oh, no, Legio has pack line though to protect it, and Faust. Stuka bomb comes in somewhere. Whatever. T-34 manages to get out of there. And Legio used the remaining, well, points for that bombing strike, which I don't think it killed all that much, or they dodged it. Pack guns moving on in against the 85. 85 stopped dead in its tracks. If it's stunned, he might be able to kill it. Hit. Hit. But not enough for the... Oh, he does! He actually does manage to get the kill shot. Oh. That Vet 2 probably comes in handy there. Alright. No infantry for creative... I'm sorry, no armor for creative name. Which helps, because now the Brumbar can go rampant. It's like, oh, well, he has no armor? Oh, shoot, turn around. Move back in. Werfer coming in. Maybe the MG? Hit them all? No, it's in the south. Getting the MG there. Not a great shot, but Artivic does manage to counterattack in the south. And Kimbo took some big hits. Again, Kimbo, even though Kimbo has a lot of infantry, he doesn't have a frontline force. He doesn't have units that can move independently that can do a tremendous amount of damage. And unlike the MG, which if it's flanked, it's done. It takes a while to reposition. Sure, in a static position, it's fine, but mobile, not as much. Though being Vet 3 definitely helps with, you know, setting up, putting down, etc. So, not entirely off. Artivic going for the cutoff. But he does have penals, and they do have a decent amount of kills, but again, it's more like, oh, suppress and then move in. Rather than moving in by itself, because it just can't deal with Grenadiers on a mano-a-mano fight. Because of the rifles kind of depleting its anti-infantry capabilities. It still has a good force, but it's not great. Anyway, Grenadiers trying to hold the mid point. Again, makes sense. You want to make sure you put as much pressure on the allies as you've lost 100 VPs. Werfer getting close to firing again. But a huge counterattack. IS-2 being robbed by Kimbo. Oh, God. Well, this is going to be bad. But Legio still has enough for a strike, so we could see something. Alright. Strafe coming in? What? Oh, it stops all the infantry. Alright. This gun's lying in wait, though. But at least they got mid in the bottom, so... I mean, sorry, mid in the top. So right now, Artivic and Legio are putting pressure on Kimbo and Creative Name. What an opening game, though. Holy mackerel. We're 45 minutes in, and we still don't have Victor. These guys will not let the other... Can we just have an easy game? No. Only if you had Fragmentation Bomb there. That could be so deadly. Grenadiers coming in. Pack guns doing what they can. Stunned it. Hold on. Can we finish it? One more shot. Panther misses. That shot didn't miss, and there it goes. Frag Bomb comes in. Great job by Artivic. Kills both AT guns. And, wait, 85 going in. But Panther's still in a good state. He can come in to support his ally, and this pack can just set down and stun or fire at will. The other pack's now firing. Can they get another salvo off? Nope. 85 manages to escape, but they knocked out the IS-2 immediately, which is kind of the thing I thought would bring an end to this game, but no. Not at all. As soon as you think once... Oh, and both AT guns died, so Kimbo can't just recrew them. He's like, well, I have to make new ones. MG will stop the Grenadier. Well, hold on. They're behind cover. They might be able to do some damage before being suppressed. But good flank as well by Kimbo and his Creative Name coming in from behind. Now their pack guns being flanked. Guards are trying to make some headway. Where's the Brumbar? Brumbar in the north, just chilling. All right. By the way, anyone watching this live, like I said, any follow, stuff like that, I'll give a shout out at the end. Grenadiers got a good grenade against them. Good job by the guards. Pack guns knocked out. Kimbo can hopefully pay back the killing of his 2-8. Oh, never mind. He just grabs it. He's like, I'll take yours. I need any AT gun I can get. We have stormtroopers on the field now. Okay. Not what I expected, but it's something. Maybe he can camouflage it and try to sneak his way around. Up north, we have a counterattack coming in by Legio. Still has enough for some strafes. Again, Artivic getting close to another frag bomb. So again, if Kimbo keeps combining his AT guns into a line, we could see another great strike Just neutralize all of them. Sniper coming on in to grab the northern point. Still very close VP-wise, but again, Kimbo and Creative Name have brought the total VPs down. Definitely to help them out. Great shot with the 85, gets 2 models. Guards and conscripts trying to help hold. Brumbar coming in though. Not so much damage on that one. Meanwhile, down south, MG's trying to hold him back, but Stormtroopers do manage to sneak around and might be able to kill the MG. 85 is busy elsewhere with the one Grenadier squad. Cervix right coming on in to stop, I'm assuming, the infantry from grabbing the point. But they camouflage themselves. Oh, never mind. Unable to stop the decap. Panther gets a good shot on target. This gun returns fire. Stormtroopers need to run. Katusha coming on in. Oh, good to see that, you know, being used. Stormtroopers get hit but not killed. Up north, Creative Name is able to hold out against Legio. Legio not able to capture the point. It's coming down to the wire right now. But the allies seem to be doing well. Good shot on the Werfer by Creative Name coming up along the side. That's a huge win for him because that removes the anti-infantry capability that would have wiped his AT gun or MGs and such, making it harder for Legio to push. I mean, he still has the Stuka bomb, but still, that's a big gamble. Airstrike coming in against the Panzer Grenadier squad. Barely making it back to base, and Legio does get a Panzerwerfer brought up, so hopefully that does something. Pack and Zisgun decapping territory for the Soviets. Not looking great for Ardovic and Legio. They need territory and fast. Brumbar misses the shot. MG suppressing. Pack guns repositioning. They are taking the north, so that will stop the bleed for a little bit, but they're still... It's like putting a band-aid on a thing that needs stitches. It's not gonna close it up properly. Now they need some luck on their side. Bardovic does have that luck, and he's going for mid. Down south, however, the T-3045 is cleaning house, but still, the bigger issue is in mid. They're about to capture it. They managed to. Grenadiers sneaking around the MG. Katusha, hold on. Oh, good thing. Kimbo pulled back. All right, otherwise, Strafe could have came in and killed it. Close range Katusha does miss. Hold on. Can he kill it? Nope. 85 might be able to do something. Gets 2 models on the retreat. The problem is they capped it. They can't hold it. They have nothing to hold. They have one Panzer Grenadier squad to go. Wait! Panzer Grenadier squad hanging for the VP in the south. Not bad. MG's looking the wrong way. Oh, wait, never mind. He's looking the right way now. Another T-34 being built. This one's a normal T-34. Both pieces of armor heading south to stop the Panzer Grenadier squad. Though he might be able to decap it. Up north, the Brumbar pushes the infantry off. MG barely making it out. Pack gun's still there. Guardian gets 80 armor. Grenadier squad dies right as he would have decapped it. So close, yet so far. Pioneers running rampant, literally, around the MG. Trying to deal with it, but even a Vet 3-1 has a Minesweeper, so it's less combat effective. Panzer Grenadiers, though, managed to sneak up on the NG while setting up. Might be able to kill it for lucky. 80, what the hell was that? Anyway, 85 gets neutralized by the Panther. Big win right there. Again, T-34 is a little bit easier to deal with than a T-34-85. Meanwhile, there's infantry in the north they have to contend with. Legio still has... Oh, he doesn't have his Werfer anymore. He instead went for a Panther. T-34s are trying to make something happen. And they still have some infantry support. We're 51 minutes in this game. And both sides are like, nah, nope. Another T-34 gets hit. Rear armor shot by the Panther. Grenadiers taking the south. They decap it. Faust is off. 76 is in harm's way. Those this gun and pack gun will probably keep the Panther from moving on up. He'll need to repair it. And Ardovic doesn't have a huge front, but with a new Panther, I think he'll be fine. But I think it's more Legio kind of guarding mid and the north that's a bigger issue. Kimbo, I mean, he has a Katusha. He is getting more support equipment. But if Legio has a solid defensive team there, I don't know how effective he can put. Oh, never mind. Just run up with a pack while the artillery just neutralizes Grenadier. He's lost 2 of his Grenadiers. That's a decent win right there. Sniper, 26 kills. Snipers overall are going to have like 80 kills in this game. Even if Legio loses, his sniper will be probably MVP. Sugabomb coming in. Oh, is he going to hit mid? Or is he going to aim a little bit north? Nope, he aimed a little south that time. But Grenadier's coming on in. So, there we go. And yeah, they push back the pack gun. MG by itself there. Armor can move on in, but they don't have the Coaxial. I'm sorry, the Pintle machine gun, not Coaxial. The Pintle machine gun is not on that MG, on that Panther. Middle's still under their control. Legio can call an anti-infantry and anti-armor, but still, he's calling anti-infantry. Stop, he's suppressing them. It's still not going to be enough time. They need to hold it for like another minute, and right now the north looks pretty bad. MG might stop them, but we'll see. Mortar being rushed over, okay. Alright. We have 3 Panthers on the field that could dive the 85s, but it's really the infantry and the pack guns I'm worried about. Or they are. Wait, hold on. T-34, pretty weak. We have Cervic Strike. Grenadiers, though, taking the south, so that will keep the pressure on the allies rather than the Axis. Brumbar is well being brought up by Ardovic, being like, wait, Legio, that Brumbar did well for you? Maybe it'll do well for me. And yeah, the pack gun's immediately retreating. Right now, pack gun very low, but still putting pressure on the Panther. Going in for the kill. The Penals are at base, so nice little kill right there. Good shot. Brumbar able to take those hits just fine. They take the south. The middle is now being contested. They need something. Anything. Oh, Pioneer's moving on in. That'll stop the decap. S285 by Kimbo being made. Neck and neck with 34 VPs. Because why not? Brumbar, that Brumbar's gonna tear apart that infantry though. Hold on, luckily the Zis gun's still there. Cervic Strike hitting the infantry. Panther trying to help, but its main gun is not designed for this. It's not designed. Pack guns though holding the T-34 back. Does miss a shot. Wait, oh shoot, they lost the engineer squad, right? Yeah. They somehow hold the south. Axis are now down to under 25 points. I'm sorry, allies are down to 25 points. What am I saying? Panther diving. I don't know why. So low on health. Going after the... I mean, like, you have to be very lucky that he doesn't pen you. I don't know what's there. Stormtroopers are guarding the point. Middle's being guarded by the Grenadier. Pack guns have moved up. They need to hold the points. And I don't... That sacrificing the Panther, I think, was the biggest mistake he could have made. Although, Stormtroopers are probably going to just run circles around all this. The Su-85 can't do anything against it. Katusha could point blanket, but he still has another 25 seconds. They may not have 25 seconds. Pack guns are now on the point. Frag... Oh, wait, not frag bomb. Astute air support can be called in. Molotov on the pack. Oh, my God. 10 points remaining. All the Soviet forces are being led upon that point. MG now being rushed upon. If he gets on it, they could have enough time to hold, but it will be up to the Stormtroopers down south. Katusha comes on in. Stormtroopers down to 1 model. Penals might be able to pick him, but we have Grenadiers. They need to sprint, rush in. 4, 3. MG's last one remaining. They need more troops. They're not going to do it. And I think that's it. I think that's game. Literally, Ardovic has 2 units left. And Legio has nothing. With 2 points remaining, ladies and gentlemen. Kimbo, in creative name, successfully hold off the Germans. And managed to take this. Holy mackerel. 2 points remaining. They threw everything they had to hold those points. Maybe another suppression run.
25 points remaining.
What a game. What a game. And Legio and Artivix surrender. And that's it. That's it for this first game. God dang, first game. What am I looking at here? All right, let's look at the after action report. After action report, creative name, 63,000 damage, 236 kills, more kills going to Kimbo. Legio getting top kills, Artivic getting slightly more damage. What a game. Literally, like, they were so close. Leg and Artivic almost had it, but alas, they did not. They were not able to seal the deal there. Unfortunate, but hell of a thing. If he didn't sacrifice the Panther, maybe Artivic Panther could have kept that Katusha back. But it is only 1-0 at a best of 5, Elpern. It's 1-0. 26,000 damage for the AT gun pack for the Austere. Legio, wait, I'm sorry. I was looking at him. Artivix, best unit was the Grenadiers. And I won't know about anyone else because of a bug splat. But, hell of a game. Hell of a game. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot. Before you guys go, I want to give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Joey G240, Aphyria, Ace, Tony B95, Epic Pleb, XSomeToolx, and Netkuba. Thank you all for your support. Thank you all for watching. And seriously, I could not do this without all of you. So thank you so very much. This has been Greyshot117, and I'll see all of you next time.